Welcome back to Block TV, and it's time now for Blockheads, where every day we round up the top headlines from around the cryptosphere. To run us through today's top stories, we're joined by our very own Yona Hochhauser. Yona, what's the latest?
Thanks, Asher. Good to be here. Well, first up, we got Cointelegraph reporting man accused of stealing over $9 million worth of Dash indicted in Israel. Next up, we have Crypto Slate reporting Bitcoin is one of the best performing assets of 2019. Financial Times reports JPMorgan to widen the use of their blockchain system. Crypto Globe reports that Vitalik Buterin tweeted, "I tried to be an intern at Ripple back in the day." BTC Manager reported new Cambridge report delves into global crypto asset regulation. Cointelegraph reports four-time Olympic gold medals winner tennis player Serena Williams invests in Coinbase.
All right, well, we always love hearing those great stories of cryptos gone awry, people thieving, stealing, and scamming. What's the latest?
Yeah, so this one's actually pretty bad. So this one, there's an indictment has been filed against Afik Zard in Israel over the alleged theft of about 75,000 Dash. That's about over $9 million at today's exchange rate, and he stole it from his roommate, Alexei Yaromenko.
Oh, no love lost there.
Yeah, okay. Now Alexei actually taught Afik about crypto. He helped him open his wallets and trading, and then one day Afik snuck into Alexei's place, a room, got his computer, and stole the coins. Now, really a dick move to do to the person who's your roommate and who actually taught you about crypto. He's being charged with theft in aggravated circumstances, money laundering, and penetration of a computer to commit an offense.
I think it's what we say, we always create our own monsters, isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. So we have on our Instagram story of this one, a poll, what's the best Dash pun you could think of for this story? The best I could think of, is something to do with where's he gonna run to? He stole from his roommate, stealing Dash, but help us out there.
I'll look forward to some of the best ones coming up. All right, what else have you got for us?
Well, we got Crypto Slate reporting how Bitcoin was one of the best performing assets in 2019. This report found that BTC is outperforming mainstream tradable assets like the Nasdaq, S&P, real estate, oil, and gold, all your granddad's traditional assets. So Bitcoin began the year at 3,760, and right now it's been around the 5,500, 300 range, which is a year-to-date growth of about over 40%. So that's good to see that as volatile as it has been, even though it had those big drops from its peak all-time high in 2018, it's still one of the best performing assets of this year.
Yeah, I guess that's all a matter of perspective. You're looking at 2019 looks good. Let's just ignore 2018 and hope we don't see times like that again. All right, and what's coming out of the big banks?
Right, so the big banks. So the Financial Times reporting how JPMorgan wants to widen its use of its blockchain system. So JPMorgan was reporting looking to expand the use of the Interbank Information Network, aka the IIN. And that's pretty much a blockchain system used by banks to quickly resolve compliance issues. Blockchain is perfectly suited for that, where it's just everyone has access to information, but they can't do any fudging of the reports. So that's very good. So that launched last year. It had about 75 of the world's biggest banks. It's already grown to 220 banks, and now JPMorgan has been adding features to that blockchain system that will allow for the verification of payments that make sure they're going into valid accounts. So this will be used for mostly cross-border transactions. And they're doing this to stop against the onslaught from Ripple and other blockchain cross-border solutions. Now this is big because it shows that these big banks are starting to feel the heat from Ripple and other blockchain solutions. So this goes on top of the JPMorgan coin and all that stuff. This also shows that big banks and big institutions are trusting the blockchain and actually finding good use cases.
Well, I guess it gives a chance to show that the banks are getting afraid, they're getting worked up, and maybe there's a little more that could potentially help crypto. Right,
and of course, give us your opinion. We got a poll on this one. Is JPMorgan good for crypto? We know that they're doing good for blockchain adoption and use cases. Do you think that this will lead to good effects in the crypto sphere?
I'll be interested to see what our viewers think about that banking involvement in crypto. All right, what else have we got for us?
Well, we got Crypto Globe. This is a nice one. We got Vitalik Buterin. So he tweeted, but let's first I'll give you some background first, okay? So pretty much Brian Armstrong, the co-founder and CEO of Coinbase, He tweeted a headline saying how the CEO of Zoom was denied a visa to the US 8 times and then now ended up becoming a billionaire. So Vitalik actually commented on that tweet saying, fun fact, I tried to be an intern at Ripple back in the day, this was mid-2013, but the US visa complications having to do with the fact that the company only existed for 9 months and the minimum at the time was 1 year stopped me. So this is, Vitalik actually tried becoming an intern for Ripple, but was denied a visa. And it's really interesting to think how crypto would look if he got that visa and never ended up making Ethereum. If you theoretically would have gone to Ripple, this would have had rippling effects on crypto. So who knows? So listen, here for once, tough immigration laws actually worked out.
And necessity is the mother of invention, as they say, and the ripple effects from Ripple continue to work their way out. All right, what next?
Right, we got BTC Manager. They're reporting how a new Cambridge report delves into global crypto asset regulation. So a bunch of researchers at the Judge Business School at the University of Cambridge, ooh, so fancy. So they decided to look into crypto regulations from around the world. They looked at 23 jurisdictions, including Abu Dhabi, Australia, Bermuda, Canada, China, the European Union, Estonia, France, Germany, Gibraltar, Hong Kong, India, Israel, Japan, Malta, Mexico, Russia, Singapore, South Korea, Switzerland, Thailand, the UK, and the United States of America.
Pause for breath.
Yeah,
Please.
well, they found that one of the biggest hindrances to effective regulations is a lack of standardized terminology. So pretty much what they found is that because the field is so young, it's constantly changing, it's tough to keep up, there's always these new things. First we had ICOs, now there's IEOs, and what is considered a crypto asset? They found that the lack of the common terminology based off geography, based off timing, that every single place kind of refers to different things using the same words, and that's been causing a lot of issues with regulations. They said that's one of the biggest hindrances. Tell us what you think. We got a poll on this one. Do you want more or less regulations in cryptocurrencies? Now, the two sides, really quick to sum it up, more regulations gives you more protection. On the other side, crypto is kind of for freedom and kind of lacking to stop the censorships, to stop the government's hand in things. Let us know what you think.
Interesting to try and balance those scales of the freedom versus regulation debate. All right, not much I can say about the next one. I'm just going to bat it over to you.
Right, thank you. Well, Cointelegraph is reporting how the 4-time Olympic gold medal winner and world-famous tennis player Serena Williams invested in Coinbase. So the details here, we were waiting for institutional investors, but I think we're way past that. We are at celebrity investors. Serena Williams, like I said, one of the most famous and greatest tennis players of all time. So she revealed in an Instagram post how she secretly started a VC fund a couple of years called Serena Ventures. Not such a secret name. And one of the things that the fund invested in was Coinbase. So it's actually really interesting that she got in pretty early at Coinbase. And she probably did pretty well on that investment. They're worth over $1 billion. And so it's curious, it got me thinking, did she make more money from tennis or more money from her VC fund?
It'd be interesting to have a poll on that. Would you have something like that for us?
Oh, of course I have a poll on that.
Oh, good.
I always make sure to put the polls in our Instagram story. So we love hearing your feedback. Definitely check that out. It's also cool to see that celebrities, athletes, big time people are getting into blockchain and crypto investing. We're way past institutional investing. The institution's already here. And always let us know. Check us out on our Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and always let us know what you think, what we should cover. We're always trying to improve. We appreciate the feedback.